From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. Extreme heat is having dire effects across Western Europe as high temperatures continue to scorch multiple countries, leading to more deaths and closures tied to the heat. Reuters reported at least 48 people have died in France from drowning as they sought respite from the heat, while 2 children have been killed after being left in cars. 2 people died of heat stroke in Spain, where temperatures exceeded 104 degrees since the weekend. Wednesday marked the hottest day ever recorded in France, with temperatures reaching 111 degrees. That topped Tuesday's record of 100. The heat wave is also causing businesses to close and adjust schedules. The Eiffel Tower and the Louvre shut down early on Tuesday, while luxury brands changed their Fashion Week shows to the morning. A French agriculture cooperative said they were implementing night shifts to protect farmers from the heat, and Switzerland opened air-conditioned movie theaters for free daytime screenings. Train operators in Britain have advised only essential trips will be available on Wednesday and Thursday due to heat speed restrictions. On Monday, the UK Met Office issued a red weather warning, citing extreme heat across parts of Wales and central and southern England. Officials said everyone is at risk of adverse health effects, including dehydration, heat exhaustion, and other heat-related illnesses. Nearly 2,700 schools were expected to close or modify their schedules due to heat wave warnings. In the southwestern French town of Bordeaux, fans attending a street music festival on Sunday resorted to standing under mist sprayers to cool off. Due to the intense heat, the French government banned the consumption of alcohol in certain areas during the festivities. In Paris, some took more extreme measures to beat the heat. Swimmers jumped off bridges into the Canal Saint-Marin over the weekend, a portion of which has been opened for swimming. Paris Mayor Emmanuel Grégoire announced the opening of the canals to the public on Tuesday, noting that spending efforts on preventing people from using them to cool off was absurd. Waters were tested and deemed clean enough prior to opening. Only a small section of the canal is open for swimming and supervised. AccuWeather International meteorologist Jason Nichols said that El Niño is a driver, and there is a good chance we will see more rounds of heat this summer. AccuWeather's Alex Sosnowski said beginning this weekend, the heat wave will break down in Western Europe, but a brief period of extreme heat will progress eastward across Central Europe this weekend and then reach Eastern Europe early next week. Meteorologists warn that as cooler air arrives, heavy to severe thunderstorms will push across Western Europe this weekend, with the greatest risk of severe weather from France to Germany. Well, here in the U.S., hot, dry, and breezy conditions in the interior West are ramping up wildfire conditions. Multiple wildfires, most notably the Cottonwood and Iron fires in Utah, have erupted across the Southwest. The Cottonwood fire has consumed 61,000 acres and was 0% contained as of early Thursday. Showers and thunderstorms are on the way today across the Southwest, which can be both beneficial for locations that receive moderate to heavy rain and pose risks of new fire development from dry lightning strikes. AccuWeather meteorologist Brandon Buckingham warned that if ongoing fires persist for the next few days, the weather will turn dry, hot, and very windy. High temps across the region will be in the 90s. The conditions from Friday to Sunday are forecast to pose a high to extreme risk of new fire development and erratic fire behavior for ongoing fires in a multi-state area from Nevada and part of California to Colorado and parts of Wyoming, New Mexico, and portions of the High Plains. Much of Utah is forecast to be in a very high to extreme wildfire risk from Friday to Sunday. Small brush fires sparked by embers from existing fires can quickly spread into fast-moving, raging firestorms. If the fires persist and are joined by new blazes, the residual high-level smoke may be carried for 1,000 miles or more across the Great Plains and the eastern U.S. this weekend into next week. Cooler air is forecast to push into much of the Intermountain West during the first part of next week. This is the same batch of air that will cool down the Northwest later on this week. That cool push could bring a fresh round of thunderstorms, some bringing rain and others bringing dry lightning and additional wildfire ignition risk early next week. Heat is forecast to rebuild over much of the region during the 4th of July weekend. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay weather aware. And I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.